Hi everyone, welcome to the channel, Nick the Gardener. I'm in my back garden today. It's January the 20th today. I was hoping to have got a bit more of the garden sorted out than what I have, but with the weather and what have you. And yeah, my plans have been rearranged because my greenhouse won't fit in. But I'll just spin you around and show you what's going on, what I've done, my plans, and maybe if anyone's got any advice or any better plans than what I've got, and pop them in the comments. Okay, so the decking, I'll give it a good sweep and a good scrub down with a load of water to try and expose the screws. I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but it's going to be a bit of a nightmare to get these out. That's why I give it all a good scrub really, because it's all full of gunk, and it was a nightmare to get them all unscrewed. But I need to get them all unscrewed because I'm pretty sure that the slats underneath along that edge are pretty much rotten away. So yeah, I mean, the decking is 2.4 meters long, so I'm hoping just to get some 2.4 meter length strips in there, which will fit perfectly in that little gap. And then for the steps and the path, I'll obviously have to get some longer lengths and trim them down so that they can do the full length of the pathway there. But I've taken away the water butt. It was full, and I did try and get the jet wash attached to it to give all this a good spray down to blast all the crap off it, but the tap on the water butt wasn't good enough to create a good seal, so water was just going everywhere and it didn't work, so I just had to scrub it in the end. But yeah, so I'm going to try and get some of these screws out at some point, lift it up, see what the boards are like underneath, because they're pretty much rotted away. And everything's so expensive. 5 decking joists are like £100, so I'm probably going to need at least 2 packs of them. I'm going to need about 40 decking boards, maybe a bit more, and possibly going to do the edges with sleepers along here. That's just got gravel board in at the moment, which has lasted quite well actually. It's been in there for about 12 years now, something like that. But I'd like to try and get it all put with sleepers all around. And I did have the bottle brush and the dogwood just here, and there was a couple of fence posts what I'd popped in when we were going to sell this house and sell that plot of land there. I put a fence across here up to that point just there, and fenced it off, so I was going to sell them separately, but everything all fell through. But it was a bit of a godsend in the end, because I wouldn't have had anywhere to live if when me and my partner split up. But so what I was going to do is, I was hoping that that was my old vegetable patch over in that little gap there. I was hoping the greenhouse would fit on there, and it almost does. It's just a little bit too tight, unfortunately. So with that wall at the back there, the width of the greenhouse would give me right up to the edge of the decking here, and it's not going to give me no room to put water butts or get behind to do any maintenance to it or anything like that. So I was a little bit gutted that I couldn't just bring the greenhouse and plonk it straight on there. So what I've decided to do, because the garden's pretty much south facing, south's about just down here, so I was thinking about popping the greenhouse just in here. So that's why I've taken out the fence post. I'm going to have to take out that little bit of block there, because I think the greenhouse will come to about here. And so what I'm thinking of doing, greenhouse just here, with the entrance coming onto the decking here. That's all going to be sleepers. So the decking, the greenhouse will come to about here somewhere. So obviously I'm going to have to move all this raised bed and everything, but what I'm going to do is just switch it around so it's going up there next to the decking. So hopefully it'll be about 1.5 metre wide bed there, the greenhouse just here up to there, and then with the border along there I'll probably put sleepers and a sleeper along that back hedge over there towards that bench. But then along here I'm going to put some sleepers in for steps. I need to put a retaining wall in just there. Eventually might cut this wall down and put new shed here and everything. Worm farm in here. Not really showed you the worm farm since I set it up, but the worms are all doing right. They're not freezing or anything here. It's quite sheltered in here. But I will be doing a video on the can of worms soon. I did check the leachate the other day because I was concerned that, because this shed's got a bit of a leak on it, and I was concerned that the water was dripping onto the roof, onto the lid here, and going in. And because we had a lot of rain, I thought it might have flooded out the worms, but turned on the tap the other day and there's only a couple of drips coming out. So I will give an update on that soon. But yeah, in here, this is where it all used to flood. So what I've done is I've dug a little sinkhole under there, so when it rains a lot of the water will sink away into there. And I've still got lots of crap to sort out. I'm going to keep a lot of these slabs and bricks and stuff because they're quite handy. I'll stick a couple of pictures, because it doesn't look like I've done a lot out here, but I'll stick a couple of pictures of what it was like in here. But yeah, I've only got one journey left up the tip now, so I've got to be really careful what I take up. But I think my quota starts again in April, so as long as I can get one more visit to the tip done before April, then I'll get 6 more visits again. When I was digging out all of this here, because originally there used to be a wall across here, and the guy in the garden who owned a house before me bought the gardens off other people. So under here there's still the foundations of a wall that go over to there, so I might have to dig them out at some point. But you can see quite a lot of the rubble. I'll show you the other container actually. Yeah, dug all that out from that little area. So yeah, all this is going to be sleepered around here, and hopefully all this sleepered around here. Oh, sun's starting to come out. So yeah, I've got some bulbs coming up through here, which I've got to sort out eventually. But yeah, so at least I've started now. Yeah, it's just going to be a little bit difficult to carry on. Well, I've got the housemate living here and his cat, because it's a house cat, but he does bring it out into the garden for a bit of exercise and fresh air and that. So if I've got all this as in a state, he's probably not going to be able to do it. But he's moving out soon, so if it's soon, I'll crack on with this as soon as I can, get the greenhouse around here. But it's going to take a little bit of work to get how I want it. But yeah, it's just trying to get all these screws out of this decking without, because I'm going to have to get a crowbar on them to rip them up. I don't want to rip up the joist underneath. But yeah, I'm going to get cracking with it soon anyway. Just want to give you a quick update before I start. If anyone's got any ideas on what I should do other than what I've said, yeah, because it's south sort of that way, so the sun will come up and it should get a bit of light in the morning and then be shaded mid-morning, and then get the sun again from sort of 12, 1 o'clock, and then it'll get it for the rest of the day, because there's not much blocking the sun to the west there. Alright, so that's just my little update from the back garden. any questions or anything, then just please pop it in the comments. Thanks. Cheers. Bye.